Well, good morning.
Glenn, Angel, and Tim.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, good morning.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
The Big Show on Kiss 92.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. It is a beautiful Friday morning. Facebook is down, folks. All right, but we are live on Kiss 92's YouTube, and our guest for this morning is Dahlia, our favorite journalist from Berita Harian. She is our kaki makan. Good morning, Dahlia.
Morning.
Good morning, Dahlia. Welcome into the studio. What are we talking about today?
Indonesian food.
Ooh, yum.
Yes.
Okay.
So both of this establishment is owned by a 30-year-old founder named Haris Ahmad, together with his family, his parents, Wati, and also his father, Ahmad. So there's two businesses. So the first one is actually Kulon, and the second one is actually Ono Ramen. So we start off with Kulon first. So at the age of 24 years old, he actually opened a shop specializing in bakmi. Also, no, bak is meat, right? And mi is, your noodles. Or in Indonesia, we know it as mi ayam. So he started that at Singapore Poly in 2018, named Indo-Java. So, to try and do the whole try and error and see how it's well received by the community and crowd. And so far, it has done well. So since then, they actually moved to Bali Lane in 2020. So I would say that this bakmi or Indomie is a very well-loved Indonesian delicacy or street food. If you go to Indonesia, that's something that you must have. It's like your mee pok or your wonton mee. So one of the best dishes that you can find is actually mee ayam with cabai hijau, which is sambal hijau. So it's like springy noodles with your minced soy braised chicken with side of sambal hijau, or you can have sambal merah. And then for bakmi complete, you have braised egg, pangsit, which is similar to wonton, noodle again, braised chicken, and a side of your sambal as well. So
This sounds fantastic.
It's really delicious. It's something that you can have easily,
And we know the meat is legit as well when we eat it here.
yes. Correct. You know exactly what meat it is. So it's really very popular, and it started, they moved to Bali Lane, and that's a spot that I would say it's very casual, very nice. Now people love to hang out there. So along that Bali Lane street, there's a lot of F&B establishment, and most of it is actually young crowds. So you can really see how people will come there and hang out till like late at night to actually enjoy that bowl of noodles.
Could you describe the broth of the bakmi to us?
Okay, so it's actually a dry noodle.
Oh, it's dry. Okay,
dry
okay,
noodles.
it's
So you
dry.
have to mix together with the braised chicken. So it's actually braised soya sauce chicken with also a side of rempah, and then you also have your sambal of choice, and you can either have your bakso or pangsit, which is your wonton, your fried wonton, and then you mix it. So in Indonesia, you can actually modify it. Like for me, sometimes I will add kicap manis to add a bit of sweetness to balance out the spiciness as well.
Right.
So that's the thing. You can always adjust according to your palate, and they will serve with a bowl of soup. So it's really,
Okay, so there's soup on the side.
soup on the side. So, but mainly it's always eaten dry, and I would say the portion there is quite generous. And so the bakmi bunker, it's $8.20. So it's sweet soy braised chicken, bak choy, fried shallots. So it's very clean, comforting, and really nicely sweet. But you can just add $1 for your sambal.
And what kind of noodles is it served with? Is it yellow mee? Is it white mee? Or is it yellow?
It's a yellow mee.
Yellow mee, okay.
But very springy. And it doesn't have a alkaline aftertaste.
Kind of like wonton noodles?
Yes,
like
wonton
the
noodles, yeah.
Wonton noodles.
Oh,
Correct.
not the mee soto kind of.
No.
Not the thick
Not
yellow
the thick
egg
one.
noodles.
Yeah, it's like slightly thin, very springy, very QQ. I
Very
really love it.
QQ.
Yeah.
So for her, if she doesn't take meat, just leave the chicken out.
I
she
think
can
leave the chicken
pretty
out,
much
but
eat
then we can
everything
move on
else.
to the next establishment that
Oh,
has something
okay.
for her.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's continue to talk to Dahlia on the Big Show TV. Here's Odelia Terza with TV Show on Kiss.
Because the bakmi is mainly that minced
Minced chicken.
meat, right?
Yeah.
That makes the flavor. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's for me then? Unless you're not finished.
Okay, so the next one we have is Ono Ramen. So after 4 years of succeeding, I would say, in the business and actually educating the Singaporean market of Indonesian food, aside from ayam penyet, like I've shared before, there's really more to it. So that's when he opened, if I'm not wrong, I think 2 years ago, or last year, Ono Ramen, which was a very interesting concept. So it's Indonesian style ramen. So I would say it's a fusion. So at first I thought okay, maybe there is this concept in Indonesia, but when I traveled to Jakarta or elsewhere, I was like, I've never come across, this dish. So he started it, and R&D the whole process of Ono Ramen. So how it started was, I would say, he R&D and tried to replicate the tonkotsu style halal ramen, but also do a rempah based flavor into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
It already is sounding so flavorful.
It's so nice, so flavorful, and there's the umami flavor that is still there. Yeah. So this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. That looks fantastic. So it's all chicken based,
Yeah,
right?
this is chicken based. We do have one more actually that is called the tauto ramen. So tauto ramen is actually they use taucho, which is
taucho.
fermented
Soy.
soybean paste, and then you have your pulled beef, and that's when he used his noodle, and then the elements really work together. You have your tauge, and the broth is really very rich but yet so light, and that the rempah really works well together. So I would
Yeah.
say it's really not flat.
And with the
Wow.
tauchino, especially, I think there's
That
a little bit
umami.
of sweetness.
Yes.
So this is a sweet and savory.
Sweet and savory. Yeah. The one that you saw earlier was actually the gulai ramen that's served with the chicken. So it's really very nice. Gulai normally use coconut milk. And most of the time people would say it's very heavy, very thick. But to me it's really still very light, very delicious. And they use like turmeric, coriander. So, there's that fragrance that remove the heaviness, the cloying aftertaste of the broth. And whereas for you, there's actually jamur miso. In Indonesia, jamur means mushroom.
Okay.
So we have mushroom miso. So it's miso
Ooh, yum.
beef, soup with sauteed mushroom, and then with the rempah together. So it's vegetarian friendly.
Nice.
This actually tastes really nice.
Oh, yeah?
It sounds like, just miso paste and mushroom. So how complex can it be, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
actually it's really very
But
delicious.
mushroom gives a very good meaty umami
Yes.
broth
Yeah.
base,
It's really very nice.
So
Okay.
sad, the vegetarians. They need to have the what do you call the mushroom? too.
Why is it sad? That's why they're vegetarians. There's a
Yeah.
choice.
But then it's always
It's
like
not
I
sad.
always feel like the vegetarians are always looking for a meat alternative. It's like
Not really.
things
No.
that taste like meat.
But
like just
mushroom
eat the
is a
meat.
good
lah.
But we're not looking for meat alternatives.
Yeah, like the
said?
lion's
Lion's mane?
Lion's mane. Oh, that's
Yeah.
delicious.
That's
It is
also-
I
so
love
good.
it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's so good.
They turn it into like rendang.
Rendang, yeah.
They do, but they're not making a meat alternative. They're making it meaty.
Yeah.
Like
But
meat
why don't you just eat the beef?
because we don't eat meat. That's why we're called vegetarians.
But you were not like vegetarian from birth or what?
No, I
once in a
wasn't.
while for tasting and all, just eat the meat.
That's
I
why
won't
said,
say anything.
That's why I said it's a choice. Yeah, it's a choice for you to eat meat, right?
Yeah, that's true. But I if I want to eat clean, I can also have like
You can.
vegetarian stuff.
Yes.
You can.
So that's why I'm trying to tell you, like,
If I
once in
want
a
to
while,
eat dirty, I can
just
do
eat
the meat, right?
I'm trying to.
He's trying. He's trying. He's been doing it for like 5 years. Hasn't
Yeah.
happened yet. Okay, sorry, Dahlia.
Yes.
Continue.
So aside from that, we also do have the sides. So it's gyoza with sambal merah. So it works perfectly. The sambal merah has a very nice spiciness,
Ooh.
acidity, and you can actually squeeze some lime. Oh, the lime.
Tell me
is-
they're mushroom dumplings.
Yeah, what's in the
Okay, it's not
gyoza?
mushroom, it's chicken. I
Chicken,
wish,
man.
I'm gonna
there's
tell him to make some mushroom dumplings. Yeah.
We'll just tell her the next time we go for tasting. It's just mushroom.
She can taste. It's very obvious.
course.
Yeah. But I wish, there's mushroom. I think it'll be quite nice.
I
It'll be
think it'll
more
be good.
juicy also, I
Yes.
would say, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the next one is yakitori with sambal mata. So sambal mata is actually your stir fried chili. So it's your
Onions and chili,
shallots,
yeah.
your chili, and then you squeeze some lime. Oh, it's delicious. So
It's
you-
very Balinese.
yeah,
Sambal
Balinese
mata,
style,
yeah.
So it's really very good. And I say that I think most of its concept is pretty unique. Like I said again, I've never seen this Indonesian style ramen in Indonesia. But I would say bakmi or mie ayam here, they are quite now. I mean, we do see a number of establishment offering that dish. And also for Haris, he's actually the president of Rasa Indonesia, where he tried to advocate for Indonesian food in Singapore. And this year, he's being recognized Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia.
Oh, nice. Well done.
For elevating Southeast Asian cuisine. And even so, the dishes can be quite technical. I would say that the price is actually quite fair and quite affordable. So for your Ono ramen, your ramen dishes start from maybe $12.90 to $14.90.
Do they have Indonesian roots?
Yes, his mom is Indonesian.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay.
What's
That
his
makes
name
sense.
again?
Haris.
Haris. Next time, bring him in.
Yes.
We can talk to him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really very nice. So him and also the guest that I've invited earlier, Minang, also serve Indonesian food. So I think in Arab Street itself, there's that community. So Mahmoud's Tandoor is one of them. You have Minang, you have Ono Ramen, Kulon. So they're always there supporting other businesses. You have Oud. elevated fine dining. So you really see them collaborating together. And we also have the No Strangers Here coffee as well. So it's opened by Chef Akmal, who actually have multiple restaurants, Michelin star restaurant in Dubai. So you can see all of them actually coming in to bounce ideas and to really refine their dish as well. And it's really very good. Yeah.
And Haris can take us to Jakarta also maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Maybe he can hook me up with an Indonesian girlfriend.
He's just looking for people to hook him up. That's all it is.
Okay, let's go back on it and let's talk a little bit more about Kulon
Yes.
on radio.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the PIE towards Tuas, right after the AYE, look out for a broken down vehicle. Also on the BKE towards the PIE, unfortunately, an accident has been reported right after Dairy Farm Road, causing a bit of backup in lane 1. Look out for that stretch. On the PIE towards Changi, a broken down vehicle after Bukit Batok East Avenue 3. On the CTE towards the SLE after Ang Mo Kio Avenue 5, another vehicle breakdown. So those are the trouble spots this morning. Wherever you are, stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning is Dahlia, our kaki makan from Berita Harian. And earlier on, we spoke about Kulon. Now, Kulon is one of two innovative concepts by Haris Ahmad and his family, each showcasing a different expression of Indonesian flavors in Singapore's dining scene. We are now moving on to Ono Ramen, which we spoke about on the Big Show TV. But for those of you who are not watching us, Dahlia, tell us a little bit more about this restaurant that's located at 734 North Bridge Road.
Yes, so Ono Ramen is an Indonesian influenced ramen. So they remove their base, their soy base broth to Indonesian rempas. So they use ingredients like cloves, galangal, coriander seeds that's being simmered for hours. And I would say the flavor profile still works well. And it's a fusion that makes sense to me. Some fusion really, I would say it's very insulting. But
Very
this,
trying hard, right?
this works. And I really enjoy it. And so it still have the essence of a Japanese ramen structure with your meat, your soup, and your noodles that is still very good as well. But then with Indonesian flavors. So the first one that I've shared was the tauto ramen, which is made using taucho. So it's a fermented soybean, and then with like pulled beef, and there's also your coriander. You can eat it with your chili if you want. And the broth, it's really very rich because it's simmered for hours. That is the part where the mother is also play quite an important role into making sure that this has the Indonesian flavor. And I was there together with my partner who's Indonesian as well. So I brought him. He was ready to this is not nice.
He was ready to diss it.
He was ready, and like he just kept quiet the whole time. I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous, like whether he's going to like it or not.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what, this makes sense.
Oh, great.
And I let him try the tauto ramen and he loved it. And then I ordered the gulai ramen as well. He was like, it's very nice, very light. So gulai ramen, I would say it still has that rich flavor. So, like it reminds me a bit of like soto Betawi as well. So it's really very nice. And
What
then
is soto Betawi?
Soto Betawi is mi soto. Just imagine, like the soto broth.
Yeah, I
but
love
with
mi soto.
cubed beef, potatoes, and then they add a bit of santan into it. And then you eat with belinjo crackers and a side of a refreshing sambal. You eat it with rice.
Belinjo crackers is like tapioca crackers, right?
It's slightly bitter. It's
yeah,
not.
it's bitter. It's slightly bitter.
Slightly bitter, yeah.
I always thought that was tapioca. See lah.
It's very different.
Yeah.
Chinese boys
belinjo.
like that.
You should try
A bit
it.
ignorant. But what is the sambal like? Because I like putting the sambal in my soup.
For the soto Betawi, is it?
Yes.
It's more tangy. So it's very refreshing because your
But pedas.
pedas, yes, pedas a bit sour. It's really just nice, and you can add the keropok, the kripik belinjo on your soup as well. Then eat it together with the rice. Then for your spring onion and everything, it's so good.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's not tapioca. It's like from the Netum Nemon tree.
Okay.
Yeah, which we've never heard of as
Yeah.
well. That's belinjo.
Some people don't like it because it's a bitter.
Bitter.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
I do
It's
like
nice.
belinjo.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with sambal. Oh,
Correct, yeah.
so good.
It's really very good. You have to dip it. You can either soak it or just have it at the side so that you can still get the crispiness.
So your partner, who's Indonesian, has given his seal of approval
Yeah.
for this
Correct.
particular fusion.
Yeah.
Says a lot.
of
Yeah.
cuisine. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So the R&D process really took quite a while. And I would say for both Kulon and Ono Ramen, right, both times when I was there, his mother and his dad are always at the shop. And
So
it's
cute.
just so homely where they'll just come and talk to you, share about their business, check how are you doing. And that's the same thing. Even if I'm not there and my family go there to dine, and she will still come in and check in on you and like talk.
So it's not a media thing where you're a journalist and they're coming up to you.
Yeah, so it's really, really very nice, very heartwarming. So I think really to see how they explore these flavors here in Singapore, I think it's really quite good and really quite promising, I would say.
We've been
Right.
saying this all year. I think we really need to go to like Arab Street and
Yeah.
Haji Lane and all that and explore all the amazing restaurants and coffee places
Coffee
that they
places,
have there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
When should
nice
we go?
spots.
We should arrange.
We keep saying that every week. Dahlia comes in. We
I'll
keep
let-
saying that. Yeah.
You know me. I mean, you don't leave me to arrange these
That's
things.
true.
I mean,
We leave Shalini to arrange it.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
very
yeah.
good at that. Yeah.
Actually.
Find a day and then we'll all go. Yeah.
So once again, congratulations to Haris Ahmad and his family for working so hard and coming up with this amazing restaurants and dishes and all that. And for those of you who missed it, just to give Haris a little bit more, credit, he began his F&B journey at the age of 24. And like what Dahlia told us just now on the Big Show TV, he is now a Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia honoree and runs both brands with the support of his mother, Wati Abdul Kamit, and his father, Ahmad Aspari. Together, they champion Indonesian cuisine through comfort, creativity, and cultural pride. And we're so happy that you are telling us about these restaurants, because I think,
Yes.
as always, it's the weekend and we can all go and check them out.
Yep.
Once again, Kulon is located at 30 Bali Lane, and Ono Ramen is located at 734 North Bridge Road.
Nice.
Go check them out this weekend. Thank you so much, Dahlia, for joining us as always. And, do check out Berita Harian, if you can, and follow Dahlia on her food
Kaki makan.
Kaki makan
BH.
page.
food,
Yeah.
food journeys. Yes. kakimakan.bh. All right.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend, Dahlia. All right, it's 8:22.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by Putian, the freshest and juiciest oyster festival